This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out the link to their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released Wretched Noir, a setting of stark contrasts and flickering hope for the free Wretched RPG. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment.
Leave the safety tools behind and plunge into the hellscapes of the modern world.
Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Beacon core book. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this Final Fantasy inspired tabletop RPG, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about skill challenges. Skill challenges are series of rapid skill checks. They can be used for fast-paced narrative scenes, montages, and other streamlined scenes. Skill challenges can be split into two categories: story challenges and adversity challenges. Story challenges are used when an obstacle or scene is too complex to be resolved with a single skill check. A game master can declare a story challenge is required in any narrative scene. Story challenges exist purely within narrative play. The actions they involve and their consequences have no impact on combat, unlike adversity challenge, which directly impact combat scenes. Story challenges are structured with a goal, a difficulty, and the effects of the resolution. So players take turns describing what their characters are doing in pursuit of the goal and making skill checks to determine how impactful or successful they are. Misses count as failures and hits and crits count as successes. If the players collectively reach 3 failed skill checks, then they fail the challenge. Once every beacon has taken a turn, if they haven't yet succeeded or failed the challenge, they go again in any order. You repeat until the beacons succeed or fail the challenge. Now, when it comes to adversity challenges, they are special skill challenges used during quests. They can be used as the basis for whole scenes or montages of scenes within a quest, with direct implications for combat scenes later on. In an adversity challenge, the beacons will get to their goal. Unlike story challenges, where the outcome is uncertain, adversity challenges are about how well the beacons handle their challenges. During these challenges, you have goals, adversities, and consequences. Adversities have to do with the circumstances of the challenge itself. For example, maybe you are navigating a destroyed path. Maybe you are trying to get through a blockade. Or maybe you are moving through a poisoned territory. You can randomly determine these adversities with a table, or choose and pick depending on the context. When it comes to consequences, they are negative effects that you can apply as a result of the player characters failing to overcome adversities. For example, there is broken. Each player character has one of their weapons or support items destroyed. There is also delayed. The non-player characters act before the player characters in each phase of combat. So as you can see, these sorts of challenges usually occur right before combat. And depending on the consequences and the resolution, the next combat situation is going to be affected by the outcome. Depending on the actions that the player characters take to overcome these challenges, said actions will be categorized under 6 approaches: endure, infiltrate, prepare, scout, sway, and whittle. When choosing an option for an approach's hit list or crit list, depending on the result of your roll, you can do so either immediately or at the start of the next combat scene. So let's say that your approach is sway. You try to charm your way to your destination. Maybe you are a bounty hunter and you are approaching your prey, but that prey is surrounded by guards. So you take a friendly attitude, pretend to be a bit drunk at the tavern, and you approach the group that you are hunting, and you start to make simple conversation, and you make your roll. If you obtain a hit, one of the goons or minions surrounding your target becomes confused. They don't know what to make of your drunken approach. So when combat actually starts, you treat their first initiative as 8 during the first combat round. But what if you obtain the crit? Maybe one of the enemies finds you quite funny, and that enemy lowers his guard, and you approach the enemy quite close. Therefore, when combat starts, You begin combat adjacent to that enemy, real close for the first strike. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about combat play. So this section of the book was all about those challenges that usually occur outside of combat, and maybe, just maybe, the outcome of those challenges are going to directly impact the combat situation that is about to occur. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or TTRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.